Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. What's up, everybody? I hope we all been blessed, not stressed. It is Thursday. You heard? We have woken up. The week is almost over. We've already been blessed because we've been wakened. You understand? Like, subscribe, hit that bell. Juanita Mecca Audio. Like, subscribe, hit that bell. Unique Mecca Audio. Look, this is a shorty but a goodie because I actually remember this story too. This came out, it's about 3 years ago. I'm going to actually let y'all watch it. It's a short video, and then we're going to discuss it because this is the true essence of watch who you call your friend. You're, bro, watch who you keep beside you because the same person that's riding beside you might be the same one to take your life from you. Remember that. Before we get into all that, let's get into the intro. I'm going to turn the intro down because I was told the intro was a little too loud. So I hope it's a little better now. You heard? Let's go. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Keep it going, 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 keep it going. Keep it going. All right, let's get up in this video. As I said, watch who you call your friend. Please. Let's watch this video. Let's take heed. Let's see what's happening.
4 years after Delia Johnson was gunned down on a Brooklyn sidewalk, her killer has been sentenced. Today, emotions ran high in court as Johnson's family finally got a chance to speak. And News 12 Shakti Dennis has covered this trial since its beginning, and she was there today.
Applause broke out in the courtroom as a judge sentenced Claudia Banton to 23 years to life behind bars.
I feel she deserved more, but today is about changing. Today is about forgiving.
The sentencing marks the end of a 4-year nightmare for the family of Delia Johnson, shot execution style on a Crown Heights sidewalk in 2021.
I am so glad that this is over.
In an emotional victim statement, Johnson's mother asking why and pouring her heart out to Banton, a woman she considered like a daughter who even lived with the family at times.
It felt good because it was a release.
46-year-old Banton listened with tears streaming down her cheeks as Johnson's family described feeling betrayed.
I'll never see my sister again.
Johnson's 21-year-old daughter, currently deployed with the Air Force, appeared by video in uniform, struggling to put her pain into words, saying at least her mother didn't suffer. Banton didn't address the family for legal reasons, according to her attorney, but he says her silence shouldn't be mistaken for indifference.
But it's very difficult for someone to absorb that type of speech from people that you know and love.
The judge even grew emotional as she spoke about the deep, lasting pain Johnson's family has endured. As she spoke about.
Now let me say this, and I'm gonna say this real clearly for everybody to understand. Her silence spoke volumes. She knew what she did was wrong, and she still did it. We're gonna say rest in peace to Claudia right now. And we're going to bless her family and everybody that's been going through it. This is years that they had to even wait to be able to get this type of justice, to know what's happening. Because of what my understanding, because I remember this from back then. After she ran up and she shot old lady in her head and shot her multiple times after, she got back in that car, drove off, came back in the same car, same outfit, and nobody even really knew it was her. And she acted like it was nothing. And they was at an actual vigil for another friend, childhood friend, that passed away prior. Like, come on, yo. What are we doing? And you know she got kids. You know her kids. You slept on her mother's couch. This is the same thing like Jam Master Jay. This was his childhood friend that murdered him, allegedly, right? His godson, allegedly. Like, what's going on? Where's the loyalty? For real, that's why I ain't got the shades on. I want y'all to see my eyes. Where's the loyalty? And this is why I always talk about loyalty over everything. You can love anybody, but love ain't going to freaking prevent you from giving me that loyalty and that honor that I deserve. You understand? I'm gonna actually have a episode on that too, because I need to talk about that. It's so strong, and I live by loyalty so deep. And it's like, if I don't get that loyalty, you can love me all you want, but if you ain't loyal to me, we ain't got nothing. And I need people to understand the difference, because you're giving too much people access to your space, and it's so sad that she probably didn't even know. Look how comfortable she was chilling outside. She didn't even know. And she must have had, this girl must have had so much. Not rest in peace to Claudia, Lord forgive me. Claudia is the one that actually shot. Claudia shot Delia. Rest in peace to Delia Johnson. Now, Claudia, you must have had some real hate, animosity to make you feel so ballsy and run up the way you did and walk back in that car like it was nothing. You heard? You had a lot of hate towards this female. And I don't even understand why. Nobody's saying what, because she's not speaking. But understand all the lives that's hurt in the process of this. Understand all the misunderstanding that people are seeing because they grew up with this person as well. 23 years, 2 decades, yo. 2 decades. Her daughter is 21. So apparently you grew up basically while she raised her daughter. You even knew her daughter. You had no sympathy, no empathy to do, like not to do what you did, and you still did it. So what was really going on in her mind that made her feel so brazen and so mad that she needed to let off all them shots on this lady like that? You know what I mean? Like, really, I want to know. Because I don't understand how people could sit there and call you their friend. You sleeping on a couch, and if you sleeping on somebody's couch, that means you didn't have anything at that time, and I gave you something when you had nothing. You understand? So if all this is going on, and you still don't have that respect to give to me, let me know in the comments. What do y'all think about this? Because how are you really going to grow up with somebody and they're going to be the same one to take your life? They know your kids. They know your mother, everybody. Like, this story makes me upset because it's so many. Like I said, I watch a lot of crime shows. So I see all the people that's hurting these people is people that they grew up with or they knew, and they never even thought to keep their head on the swivel while they was around these. And they never showed them an inkling that this is something that they was going to do or that y'all really had animosity towards them. That's crazy. Like, watch who you keep around you, for real. Like, this is why I always say my circle is small, and I appreciate and I love it that way, because growing up, I felt like I needed so much around me just to be moving. Like, I needed my little dojas, my followers, my people right next to me, equal to me, whatever. I just, I needed that. And you don't. You don't. And as I tell my daughter now, and I even tell don't tell everybody everything. Like, my daughter is a teenager. She just turned 13. Happy birthday. She just turned 13 on Monday. Now, I tell her this freely. And I'm always going to be there to let her know exactly what it is and how it is, because I'm not going to sugarcoat it, because if I had somebody to pick me on the 1, 2s, I probably would have been doing the 3, 4, 5s, and 6. You understand? But I tell her, don't tell everybody everything. Nod. They telling you so, you can nod. You can, even if you don't agree. Don't give off too much, because the first thing, especially at this age, the first thing somebody's going to do is use what you say against you. And she already went through something like that recently. And I'm glad I gave her the 1s and 2s so she knew what to do and how to handle it. And I already told her, when somebody want to act funny with you and they kept saying they was your friend and they try to move different and try to get people against you, you act like that don't even bother you, because, mama, you're not moving me. That you're still going to stand tall on who you are. And I'm so proud of her that she sees it and she understands it and she moves just like it. And I love the fact that she's so reserved and so calm. I never had that type of calmness that she has, because I was always with the mouth. She is far from me in that aspect. And I tell her that's a beautiful trait to have. Don't lose it. But listen to your mother when I kick you that knowledge, because your friend ain't really your friend. Understand me? Keep your circle small. Know who you around, know who you put your kids around, your family around, all that. For real, you gotta be careful. Watch the ones you with, because they be the first ones to turn against you. Understand me? Tell me what y'all think in the comments. As I said, please, I want to keep telling you, I want to keep reiterating this. Drop them hearts, drop them hats. And when I say hearts, I mean purple hearts. Drop them purple hearts for me in the comments. Show me some love. Let me know what's up. I appreciate everybody that's been showing me the hearts, because you people just, y'all keep me motivated to keep going. Sometimes, I don't even feel like getting up and doing too much, because I'm going through my own thing. But then I remember, God gave me a chance. I'm still here. I'm still going to be clicking. I'm still going to be pushing. I'm going to do what I got to do. And I hope everybody's listening. Share the video. You know what I mean? Show me some love. Drop that heart. Drop a hat for me. Purple heart. Like, subscribe, hit that bell. You already know. Juanita Mecca Audio. I'm about to get out of here. But thank you for watching. And we out.